Hey DIYers, Jarret with Alarm Grid here. Today we're going to be discussing how to disable the auto stay arming feature in the 2GIG GC3. The way to disable the auto stay arming feature is you would go into the system programming of the alarm system and go into the installer programming as well. But you will need the installer code in order to make these changes. The auto stay arming feature is a feature that is available in most alarm systems. The auto-stay arming feature is a feature that is designed to prevent certain false alarms. So if you were a user that were to put the system to an armed away mode, and you do have this feature enabled, you will need to fault an entry-exit zone in order for the alarm system to successfully go into an armed away mode. For example, if you were a user and you were to put the system to an armed away mode, and you were still inside of the building, you could potentially set off a false alarm by triggering certain motion detectors, glass break detectors, or even another door sensor. So that is why the auto stay arming feature is normally enabled when you first get the system. So to show you an example of what I mean by the system going into an auto stay arming mode while you're putting the system into an armed away, I do have a door sensor programmed into the GC3 right now, and it is programmed as the back door. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the GC3 into an armed away mode, but I'm not going to fault this entry exit zone. And the system should go into an auto stay arming mode.
Arming away. Exit now. System armed. Stay.
So as you can see, the system has gone to an auto stay arming mode because I did not fault this entry exit zone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to disarm the alarm system and I'm going to put it back into an armed away. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fault this entry exit zone so the system will go into an armed away mode.
System disarmed. Ready to arm. Arming away. Exit now. System armed away.
So as you can see, the 2GIG GC3 has successfully gone into an armed away mode because I did fault the entry exit zone.
System disarmed. Ready to arm.
So if you were a user and you did want to disable the auto stay arming feature in the 2GIG GC3, you'll follow these simple steps. So on the top right, you'll see the 2GIG logo. So you're going to tap on that. And it's going to ask you for a code. You're going to type in the installer code. The default installer code for these systems is 1561. So when you're in the next menu, you're going to look on the top left and you'll see system configuration. And then when you're in the next window, you're going to press panel programming on the bottom left. So when you're in the panel programming menu, you're going to see Q1, Q2, Q3, and Q4 on the left side. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to scroll down until you see Q14, which is auto stay. So when you see Q14, you're just going to tap on it, and you're going to see on the right side a couple of options. So to disable the auto stay arming feature, you're just going to tap on this little icon until it all says disabled. Once you confirm that it says disabled, on the top right, you should see return to system configuration. You're going to tap on that. And then on the left side, you're going to see an arrow. You're just going to hit the back arrow, and this window should pop up. It's going to ask you to confirm the changes you've made to disable the auto stay arming feature. You're just going to press save.
System disarmed. Ready to arm.
And just to let you know, the system might reboot after making those changes to apply the certain changes that you've just made. If it doesn't reboot, then that's fine. Don't worry about it, but just keep that in mind. So to show an example that we have disabled the auto stay arming feature, I'm going to put the system to an armed away mode, but I'm not going to fault this entry exit zone.
Arming away. Exit now. System armed away.
So as you can see, the alarm system has successfully gone to an armed away mode because we did disable the auto stay arming feature.
System disarmed. Ready to arm.
And that is how you disable the auto stay arming feature on the 2GIG GC3. If you have any questions on the 2GIG GC3 or alarm system in general, please contact us at support@alarmgrid.com or go to our website, alarmgrid.com. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and if you want future notifications on any future videos, please click the bell icon. This is Jarret with Alarm Grid. You have yourself a great day.